the new members and to the old members that have found their way back to the community. I need you just as much as you need me. In this evening's live, we're going to go over a few things and we're going to be very direct here. I've seen way too much talk about XRP, how it's very bearish. I've seen way too much talk about how XRP has broken down. I've seen way too much talk about how XRP, the leg is over, that we had our chance at 75 cents. It just doesn't make any sense when you actually look at the actual analysis in front of us. And we will look at it today. But as I said this morning, XRP is bullish. It's looking for a continuation first of 4 point whatever percent to about, well, the first target is 6003, which we're on our way to right now. And our second target's going to be just over 64 cents. That's what we're trying to set up right now and confirm. First resistance is 6003. Yes, there's been a little bit of a fake out earlier to the downside. We expect these things, but we also know the targets. That's why I came on twice this morning. Even though, you know, you can tell the buzz is down a little bit when it comes to XRP. And I think there's the wrong connotation here. There's a negative connotation around XRP. And as I've been saying for the last several days, XRP has not been in a bullish situation like this in a very long time. It's been several years. But we are still within a cup and handle formation, which is the most bullish formation you can find in technical analysis. So the fact that we're doing this properly, we come down and consolidated. Now it appears that we could be in an expansion zone. But as we talked about earlier, we were in this little rising channel, or not, this little channel, which is almost like a pennant flag. And we talked about to bounce off of here, we have to make sure that we can come up and hold 594. We didn't hold that before. Came down, consolidated, created W at 589. And now we pushed right back up. We've done exactly what we need to do right now. And now the next resistance is right up here at 6004. I don't sugarcoat things. I showed it this morning, and this is what I believed was going to happen. I didn't put any downside targets because we know we're stuck within this descending triangle. So if it breaks down from this little pennant that we're in, basically, if you want to call it that, or this bullish setup with this flag, that we need to break up. And if we didn't, we know where the target is on the bottom of the descending triangle. If we go into like the 45, we can see this. This is targeted for a move up to 61.68 cents here to retest this downtrending resistance. This is a bullish consolidation, though. The way this is consolidating right now, that's a bullish consolidation. You're doing it in a descending structure. These are bullish continuations. And now we've created this uptrend that started in January of this year. And this is the first time when we went only to 49 cents after going up mid last year in July, all the way up to 93.5. This is the first time in this entire structure since 2018 when we hit all-time highs at 350, 330, depending on exchange. Then we took 27 months to come back down to that uptrend, and it hit just under 10 or just over 10 cents in March of 2020. This is the first time that every time it's hit the resistance, it hasn't had to come down to this uptrend again. This is considered an extension zone now. And I know it's harder to see it on this chart, but if we look at this chart, not that chart, this chart, but this is the cup and handle that's formed here. And this is the little descending structure we found before. But now when we go to this chart, and this is what I wanted to show you, but I had to show you that little structure. This is the all-time formation. Every single time until right now, and we don't know if this holds or not, but every single time that we've gone up to resistance, we've had to come now down to this uptrending support again. So we've hit it a couple times. This time, though, for the third time when we hit it, we didn't come all the way back down here yet. Even up here, we got in a rejection mode where we weren't able to come up here. We didn't consolidate all the way back down to the uptrend. Right now, even, we're supposed to come back down to 38.5 cents. If this plays true, 75 to 38.5. Right now, though, coming from February, and this, where we see this, from January, of this year, you've started an uptrend here. If this doesn't give way, this can be your expansion zone. We've seen these very often. So forgive me if I don't buy into the narrative of XRP's bearish. I say that's bullshit. And even more so, not just that we're in that cup and handle, The fact that they announced the stable coin and they didn't hide it from anybody, you should be very excited. The fact that we're 42% right now, under a dollar. Do you really think it's a good look for Ripple to have an XRP token that would be under the price of a stable coin? Nobody would buy it. They would say it's shit. And they would say, why don't I just hold a stable coin? At least my value will be at a dollar when I come back. And with my speculation with XRP is that even if you say it's only a gas token, because that's what a lot of people say, what do you think is going to happen when all that added liquidity comes from not just the XRP ledger side with the stable coin, but the Ethereum ecosystem, because it has ties into that as well. It's going to allow those deposits as well. So when you have that advanced measure of liquidity, just the gas fees alone, XRP is going to have no choice but to go up. Whether it's $10,000 like some people, I still think this tells us that we're going to get to $10 in time. This is exactly what I've been talking about for years. I think XRP's got a strong case to go to $10. And this makes it even stronger. These gas fees are only going to enlighten XRP's price. We're going to be enlightened here as holders. And that's what the stablecoin is going to bring to us. Monumental traffic. In an ever-growing emerging market, which is the stablecoin market. Only going to get way bigger by 28. So I think XRP is setting up beautifully, being in the cup and handle. And then in this short term right here, the short term looks spectacular, like I said earlier. And now we created a short term cup. Looks spectacular. It looks spectacular right now. It's just like when we talked about the expansion zone with XRP Healthcare before it happened, and I know a lot of you are here to watch that today. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Some of you might even be here for XRP Healthcare now and forget XRP. So this is something we're going to get into deeper with XRP, but we're looking good right now. Don't be shaken out. Like earlier, the whole point of us coming down like we just did and rebounding is because they wanted to get the long traders out, the leverage traders. But with XRP Healthcare, up 58% today, up to 7.9 cents. I told the audience about this at 2.2 cents 2 weeks ago. And I said, guys and gals, I waited a long time to talk to you about this, but there's a reason I'm talking to you about it now. Eventually, this is going to have to correct. Don't get it twisted. And we'll figure this out as we go across here today. Eventually, this is going to have to correct. But we've gone nuts. We've gone nuts. And I said, if you're having troubles with XRP and you feel like you missed something, buy this at 2.2. I've been buying it from 1922, 2428, 1926. I hit it at 34, 32, 41. Every single retracement. I only bought 500 more tokens yesterday because I buy it every day and it all depends. But even from yesterday to today, it's gone up fucking crazy. So I have 53,000 plus tokens I'm staking for 6 months at 20% on the XRP wallet. XRP Healthcare wallet. You can easily find that in the Google Play Store or the App Store even. And they just added to the wallet to where you can buy or you can transfer over different assets. You can even sell out into USDT or buy with USDT XRP Healthcare right on their thing. You can convert XRP, but from when we started talking about this at 2.2, this is unbelievable already. It's up 250%. And I told everybody we were early, and I showed you all the roadmap. I showed you all the white papers. And this is going to correct, guys, at some point. So, yeah, it's one thing to buy in and keep doing something, but eventually we're going to correct here. But we're doing a spectacular job moving right now. And it only gets better with liquidity when they keep adding these features to the wallet. Make no mistake about it, the USA was kind of left out here, if not for MEXC and a couple others. But on all of them, you already had to have the exchange, otherwise you were screwed because they don't allow USA users on all these exchanges anymore. So you kind of had to get lucky with it, or you had to find a way. You know, we like to find ways. All right. So, yeah. So, we'll get into the intro. But real quick, Bitcoin. We've got 95 people here on this Saturday. I'm honored to see so many people that are tuning in. Like I said, Buzz is dying for XRP. This is our job right now to watch this and see it properly, see what's developing in front of us. It really is. And if everybody's watching right now, can you please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube recommends this live? Less than half of the people have hit that like button. I'm getting shadow banned pretty hard here the last few days, as most of you know. So I really could use your help in hitting that like button and allowing YouTube, or forcing YouTube to pass this out. You know, forcing YouTube to recommend this live. So I greatly do appreciate everybody tuning in. Your liquidation's at 38 cents. Never say never, but it seems like it's in a pretty damn good spot right now. Your liquidation's looking good. With Bitcoin, we've had the technical move up here set for a couple days. It's taken a little bit to get through here. We knew it was in a nice bull flag. Our first target up here is around 70,500. And Bitcoin seems to be doing exactly what we've expected, up 2.29% here, up $1,550 today. Looking pretty good. We're in this nice ascending formation, and if we break out our next target, 79,377, and yeah, no, none of them do. You're not going to find XRP Healthcare on any of these other exchanges, except for, it's only on 4 exchanges, but none of them accept USA users currently. But on the XRP Healthcare app, you can send over Tether, and you can buy it through Tether. And I found out that you actually get a few more on the website than I was getting from MEXC, not much. But we found out on air I got 100 and something more by using the, if we would buy it through their own wallet. So you can buy it right on their wallet. XRP Healthcare. You guys got to go do research when you get on there. Or you can send XRP right over there. You can send XRP right over to the wallet itself, and then you can transfer it from XRP into it. Yep, you can do that. Yep, excellent idea, Jorge. You can absolutely do that. That's what I did. Sometimes I was sending XRP to test it. I would send XRP over, and then I would convert it into XRPH, and then I would stake it. But then I started to buy XRPH on MEXC, and then I would just send it over via the ledger, ironically. The same way as you would send over XRP. Does anybody find it funny XRP has been locked at 58.9 cents for quite a while? Yeah. Guys, this is what XRP did a few years ago. We were locked in the same spot, and then in 9 days, we went up to $1.98. We don't know when it's going to happen, but eventually XRP is going to have a very big bullish move here. There's too much stuff happening now to think otherwise. So let me get to the intro here. I thank everybody for tuning in. So good evening. 7:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, April 6th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. Oh yeah, I forgot about Zaman. I forgot about using their wallet. Duh. That's another one that has exposure to the ledger. Because XRPH is on the ledger, so it's not associated with Ripple, but it is absolutely 100% on the ledger. So, but everybody tuning in right now, you'll notice XRP's crowd is getting thinner. The XRP holders, a lot of retail are getting rid of XRP finally. It took a long time for a lot of holders and a lot of the ones in retail to get to this point. But I promise you, we're getting there. I've gotten so many emails. I've gotten so many people telling me that they're finally done with XRP. It's actually insane. All right, I want to get to the comments, though, because even if we have 50 people watching, if it's the closest ones of my friends, and I'm shocked that we're over 100 people today. I really am. But even if it's 50 people in here, I am very happy when I do my lives because I love having the conversation and the ones who are actually getting something out of this. And I can see the XRPH in chat. It makes me happy, too, that a lot listened. FE4 Life says, man, Tom, XRPH is having a great day. It sure is. It sure is. As of press time, it's up 58.1%. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. If you couple that with our commodities and precious metals, man, are we taken off here, and our other cryptos as well. Lonzo XRPH 100. Yes, sir. ATK, welcome in, and thanks Ween and Tom's Army for over 6 months with the XP Predictor. Would love to see more people in Tom's Army. Would love to see more people in Tom's Army in due time. Lonzo, Marvin, welcome in. Good to see you both in here. 35 million is said max availability to ever trade. It is. 35 million XRPH tokens are all that are ever going to reach the exchange. There's 100 million total circulating supply, but it's locked away in different segments. But only 35 million will ever reach the exchange. 100%. Marvin, welcome in. Let's see. Dylan, John, Daniel, hey now, welcome everybody. Dodger and Vincent Ortega, thank you both for being in Tom's Army, along with Mark Caston for 1 month with the emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens. Man, am I blessed to see all three of you in Tom's Army for the first month. That really means a lot to me, and that's my face superimposed on there. I kid you not. Nick Morales, welcome in. UK Phil, what's up, my brother? Second, in Tom's Army for over 3 months with the XRP Meteor, along with CJ2 Pilot. UK Phil, we still have to play Fortnite, my friend. Mario Luis Willamese, welcome in. Ryan, keep the 1-for-1 going strong and hit the like button. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you so much for that. Bader, welcome in. XRPH to the moon. Yes, indeed. Why did I continue to buy XRP, Tom? I think because you think, I think you feel the same way I do, and something here is about something stirring here in the right direction. I think that's why you kept buying. Same reason why I kept buying XRP Healthcare. I see something bigger. KF, welcome in. Matt Holden, thanks for tuning in, being in Tom's Army for over 6 months with the XRP Predictor. JW, welcome in. All my friends are here today. Look at this. How beautiful of a sight this is. Thank you for being in Tom's Army for over 1 year with the I Told You So Badge. Hope you're having a blessed day, my friend. JW. Louisville, welcome in. And thank you also for being in Tom's Army for over 1 year with the I Told You So Bad. It's always amazing to see you in the house. Loving it. Daniel Spewick, I'm loving my XRPH. Oh, I bet you are. I'm loving it too. Loving it too. Craig MC, welcome in, and thanks for being in Tom's Army for over 2 years with the XRP 589 Moon Badge. Learning every day from Tom's TA terminology. Thank you so much, Craig. I hope you're having a blessed day, my brother. I really do. Really do. A-Train says XRP out there kicking ass, taking names, and making me... I mean, it's doing a friggin' amazing job, isn't it? Daniel, welcome in. You're about to see why you bought XRP. Its time is here. We have been waiting a long time. We sure have. We sure have 78 months to be exact. 78 months. The fans of XRP have been waiting for this consolidation to break. This descending, beautiful consolidation. Jorge, RPS, KF, welcome in. 777 DW Brown, welcome in. Let's see. Hey now, welcome. B Havoc. Horace. I think we're caught up here now. We're caught up here now. James Montgomery, welcome in, and thank you for being in Tom's Army for over 6 months with the XRP Predictor. A-Train says it's XRPH is available on MEXC, Bitmart, Lbank, BuyTrue, Coinstar, Zayman app, or XRPH wallet. That's where to buy XRPH. Thank you very much for that. Digger, welcome in, my friend. Appreciate you tuning in as always. Sorry, there was more comments, but my phone decided not to show me. And thank you for the donation, Michael. God bless you too as well. He says, God bless you. Thank you for your dedication. You're welcome, and thank you for that YouTube super chat. It means a hell of a lot to me. It really does. That you would send your hard-earned money. Can you send XRP? Yes. Yes, I tested it out. When I built the trust line, I sent in XRP, and you don't do the destination tag to send it to the wallet. FYI. And then you have to put 12. If anybody wonders, because some people were saying they got robbed of 12 XRP. No, that's how you build the trust line. When you close the wallet, they give you the 12 back. That's how it works. It's not specific to this wallet. XRP, though, what we're looking to do is try to hold this area at some point here around 594. The moment we hold that, that's going to be our first signal to 6004. And then once we get on top of that, that's going to be our technical confirmation to get up to 61.68 cents. Unless this breaks down which it would be unusual for this to break down at this juncture. But if it does, it very well could mean that if for whatever reason it does break down, you would come back down here, or you would just come back down here to reconfirm this. But it would seem it seems quite weird that this would break down right here. I think there's more of a fake out going on, and it really wants to come up here. It really feels that way to me. We've held this descending consolidation within this descending structure. It's in a descending triangle formation. And we've got this uptrend in the exact same spot where we met there on the second support. And it really looks like we could be building a massive W reversal here. If that's the case, we absolutely should be coming up here in due time. XRP is in a good spot right now. I know it doesn't seem like it just on the onset, but when you couple everything in with this, XRP is in a very good spot. Very good spot to start moving up here. It's so crazy that it's in the spot it is, but it is. It's secretly beneath the, kind of underneath the radar. We built in this massive cup and handle. Like, it's beautiful structure. And now we're consolidating perfectly, bouncing up. If we swing out, and this only adds to another cup. How do you buy XRPH in the wallet from fiat? Well, you're going to have to send Tether over there. You got to send Tether over from another exchange, I'm assuming. I don't know. I haven't actually bought it from like my own, like I haven't deposited money on there. What I've done is you can send Tether now. That's a new option as of 2 days ago. So if you're on like Uphold or an exchange that you can send Tether from, you can send Tether from there, or buy XRP on an exchange and send XRP over to the wallet. And then you can convert XRP into it, or you use your Tether to buy a XRPH. That's how you do it. So, but I mean, you're going to have to send XRP anyhow, so you can build it. You have to put 12 XRP on it to build the trust so that you open up your own personal wallet. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it's a little more. It just depends on the wallet. Zaman, I think, was, if I'm not mistaken, around the same. For some reason, I think like 15 or 10 or 15 on Zaman, something like that. That used to be Zoom. But that's actually really smart. I didn't even think to look there for XRP Healthcare. Oh, you have to, on the wallet, it's going to give you an option. FE4 Life, it's going to give you an option where you have to build your trust. So it's basically a trust line with yourself from XRP to the XRPH. Yeah, oh, I know they charge a fee for Tether. I was just saying. Yeah, but when they did an update, it was more than just a trust line. They gave you a thing you had to update and you had to agree to do. That was how it added up the other two features. Once they did the update, there was another thing we had to accept, and then it tied everything in. I don't know, you're going to have to look through it. I don't really know how to explain it on the air. Oh, you're welcome, Dylan. Yeah, I think you have to, I don't think you can just buy it directly unless you do it, you know, put Tether on there and stuff, or send it through XRP. Oh, you bought XRPH on the app. Super easy. Okay. See, I haven't bought it directly from the app because I was buying a lot of it before. Oh, there you go, FE. Yeah, good. No, FE4 Life, this is good. So, see, you need to update the app if you're having the same problem as he is. So that's good to know. That's good to know. See, that's actually really helpful because the only way we're going to know how to deal with that is if we actually have, you know, something happen. So, yes, please hit that like button like Jay Ride said. I would greatly appreciate it. And trading with Jay Ride, thank you so much for being in Tom's Army for over 2 years with the XRP 589 Moon Badge. And the reason why everybody's so excited, obviously, with XRP Healthcare, as we can see, and we're going to have to figure out this retracement. It's up 50, what does that say today? 54% still. Because we're up 250% here in the last couple weeks now. I mean, it still looks friggin' beautiful, though. My God. My Lord. We don't know. This could be off to the races too for a while. We just don't know. We just don't know. This had such a come down here. This came all the way down from well above 15 cents. Like I told everybody when we started buying, it's not about telling everybody about something. It's about telling them the right time. Did I tell everybody at the right time? Like, I don't like to tell people and they got to wait around forever. XRP, you know, it is what it is. XRP, we're in a cycle, but something like this, it's a little bit different. So if we try to establish some kind of weird uptrend here, because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. So we can take this off. We bust it out of this. Let's just put this uptrend here real quick, because we don't know. We don't know because we've had no further retest yet since we started parabolically going up here in the last like 24 hours. But there's times when these things happen, you go up 5, 6, 700, 1,000, you know, you go up a bunch. Excellent. I appreciate you guys helping everybody in chat. That's why I love this community. We go above and beyond. Actually, I should put this here because this was the breakout. But remember yesterday when we were talking how bullish this was? Super bullish, we kept saying. Super bullish. And it was, to us, we thought it was easy. Inverted left shoulder. I mean, inverted left arm. Oh, I've already got it down. Why am I remarking it? Let me just take the arrow out. You can see this is what we had on yesterday. Inverted left arm, inverted head, inverted right arm. And we predicted it to come up. First target was 678. But now it's, actually it was a little higher. What is this? 697, but it's come well above that. Now we would like to see a nice back test here. Nice back test. And continuation out. Now, this is tough because we've literally started going parabolic here. So what I would say is in this parabolic uptrend, you take this wick, and we're just speculating, you do this. You do that. And you see if it's going to stay parabolic. So let's say it continues out. It could be anywhere in here, but we'll see what happens in the short term. Now, I'll tell you what, there is a more parabolic pattern that's taken form as well. So you could even go from here and start going like this. So we'll see. And this is how you can kind of layer it. So if you ever use indicators on TradingView and you see the fan, we're creating our own fan. So if you're ever trading and you try to create the fan and the layers of support, this is how you do it. You don't need a fan. You don't need to pay somebody to tell you how to do it. You can do it yourself. You can watch here every day and I'll teach you how to do this stuff when we get into pattern rotations. But we could be teasing a reversal possibly. This could be a reversal. Would it be surprising? Not really. Your first layer of support would be 6.6. Second layer of support right now would be 5.5. Retesting this breakout point would be 5.2. Or if we want to say, well, forget that. We've got that underneath. The only other thing that I would look at if I was doing this would be this. Only because we rotated out like this, well, we could see. But I like the way it is on this first uptrend, and then we'll start to see what's really going on here. Can we maintain a parabolic trend here? If we do, we'll hold this support around 6.7. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But right now, it's spicy. And if you haven't bought yet, you know, what do I always say? You know, it's a lot easier to buy in down here and make your bulk purchase than it is up here when it's up 240, you know. So obviously keep it in perspective. I know personally I'm up several $1,000s already. Several $1,000s. As some of you are as well. And I've got it staked for 6 months at 20% right now, every time I buy it. Even yesterday I bought 550 more because it was, or what was it? Yeah, 575 more just because I've been buying it every day. And the best price I could get yesterday, I took advantage of it. Now it's not going to be so easy today. Yeah, Jeffrey, that's the problem. That's what we're trying to identify. I can't tell you that right now. There's no way for me to tell because we haven't had any kind of formation start. Like right when we had this ascending formation, I said, oh, this is beautiful. Because you could see the inverted head and shoulders. Now are we going to do the same thing again? Maybe. Maybe. But I would say really, if we're being honest with ourselves, 6.7 is going to be the first chance we have to hold. If it starts breaking down, nobody says it has to break down. You sometimes when you're parabolic, you just keep going. You keep going. And you know, 100% I do every single time I buy it, I stake it. Right when I buy it. I've got some staked about 11 days ago at the most, all the way up until yesterday. And each individual stake is its own entity. My biggest stake I did was 34,000 that I had bought at 2.3 cents. And then I had just under that at 2.1 cents I had bought, and that was the first round. But then I have some staked around 2.6, 2.8, 2.4, 3.2, 3.6. Smaller amounts, but still they're there. Some at 4, like yesterday was 4 something, I believe. Well, you don't have to be a mad customer because you got to be realistic. There's no way this is, well, I mean, you know, we say there's no way that it can just keep going, but at what point? You know, we don't know where the pullback's at. We've already had a significant pullback here in this chart. Like, this is an incredible one that I knew within the XRP ecosystem. I thought because it was on the ledger and that because of XRP and the Ripple, you could have stuff like this. And yeah, I know it's not directly associated with XRP, but it is on the ledger. So it gives it some life. XRP being the gas token to make all this go around, you better believe it has its... But look at this in the daily. That is fucking unbelievable. But when I started talking about it, was in the monthly. We all know last month. This was a long leg doji. This was only at 2.2 when I started talking. It had what looked like a reversal, and we said. And it created the expansion on this monthly. I was very excited. Much like what XRP could be doing right now. It's creating the expansion on XRP. It just has to hold. So now, I mean, look what it's done in this monthly candle. It's freaking impressive. So that's why when people come in here and they act like, oh, we're not making any money because we're only holding XRP, which we are making money on XRP. We're about at 34 cents. But it's everything else we do in here. We just had a run on AMP a month ago where we made a couple $1,000s in 3 days. Went up 350% in a matter of 48 hours or 72 hours after I told everybody to buy it. We have other things we hold with several 100% gains, but I also teach the quick hitters. If I see it, I certainly tell everybody. But this XRPH, it could be fucking huge this year. There's been a lot of innovation now. And the reason why I didn't talk about it here is we didn't create the expansion. It came down. And this seemed like a fake out to me. The way it closed out, it didn't seem right. It just seemed too early in the pattern structure. And I finally was able to create this uptrend right here where it felt good. Because it tied in from here. And once I seen that, I'm like, holy shit. Time to pay attention. Then I watched it. And then when this hit it and held, I wish I would have bought it at 1.7. But I made my first purchase at just over 1.9. Started talking to everybody about it on the next day on the live at 2.2. I bought it in the AM, early AM at like 2 in the morning. And I even talked about it in the live the next day, but it was already at 2.2. Then it went up to 2.8 a couple of days later and came back down to 2.1. I don't think it ever broke 2 cents, but it came very close again after we started first talking about it. And then the rest is history. But it's like, look at the W that formed. This is the speculation we started with. And look where it actually came from. When this first came onto this exchange on Bitmart, look at that. Up at 29.7 cents. And now look, everybody stopped talking about it now when they should be talking about it. And everybody was talking about it when they shouldn't have. We had no direct history here of a price target. Now you look at it and you're like, holy shit. Tom said we're early, but damn, look at the innovation since we started investing a couple weeks ago. It's just crazy to me. Now look at it, up over 8 cents, 58%. I mean, I feel like more people are becoming more inundated with this when they watch me now. More people are asking me about that than XRP itself. I mean, and like I said, we own XRP and most of us aren't paying attention to what's in our own backyard. So... But, you know, I know, I just tried to swap through the XP wallet. I don't know. Mine's always done it instantly. I've only had one issue, and I talked about it when I went to stake. One time, 1,533 tokens I tried to stake. It staked 196. I messaged them through their customer support, and it says that they aim to solve everything in 24 hours, and 16 hours later, I didn't even get a response. It was just fixed. It was staked, and they didn't even unstake the other 196. But I've done 11 different times. I've staked. That's the only issue I've had, but I've not encountered your issue. So if anybody has, please feel free to give some information. XRP Bitcoin pairing real quick. We're in this beautiful descending structure here. And I only say it's beautiful because when you look at this, and yeah, sometimes it does take a minute, I guess, if you're actually, I haven't bought it in that way, but some are saying it takes a minute. So I'm guessing it does take a minute sometimes. But with the XRP Bitcoin pairing, and I'm going to continue to point to this, everybody. We try to look for similarities within other charts. And please, everybody, pay attention to this. Pay attention to that. What if it's just my community moving the market? I don't know, because there's 16 million that were already staked now. Or 50. I don't know. I don't think my audience commands that much of a market difference, to be honest with you. Because it's not, if it was just my audience, a lot of them were buying it on MEXC. But if it's our audience moving it, it'd be awesome. Are you kidding? That means if it's our audience moving it, it would be on our audience to sell, to get it out, to dump it down. I'm all for that. Yeah, please let us know what happens with the ticket. This is stuff we need to know. Now it's over 17 million. Holy smokes. But yeah, definitely check the transaction history on the wallet to make sure. But anyhow, real quick, everybody, and please continue helping in chat. This descending structure on this expansion zone, I believe we're starting an expansion for a breakout. You've got this. You've got this. So pay attention to that. And just hear me out. Hear me out. Yeah, I would try to close it too and everything. And yes, we're gonna relax here as well if you are gonna relax with me. But look at this. First Majestic, which we're doing spectacular on as well. Up over 45% since I told everybody to buy here just a couple weeks ago. But look at this structure. Remember in the smaller time frame, this one we have to go into a higher time frame. See how this set up? That's a similar setup as the XRP Bitcoin pairing before this reverse. Now look at Newmont Mining. Exact same setup. These are bullish reversals. The reason I point this out, and then I have to go back to the smaller time frame and go back to the XRP Bitcoin pairing, but in a smaller time frame, it's showing that exact same bullish consolidation. Look at this. That's exactly what we're seeing within the short time on those precious metal commodity stocks. Gold and silver commodity stocks. That's exactly what we're seeing. This is a bullish continuation in the making. That's right, A-Train. Oh my God, A-Train understands 100%. That's why it's actually, you're benefiting yourself by staking it. The only thing you're not benefiting is we might get a higher buy price. But like I said, every 6 months I'm restaking because I'm going to try to ride that unless it goes parabolic into like, who knows what that would mean. But I don't know. 100 million circulating supply, that changes the ball game. But guys, do you know what that means as well? If there's 35 million tokens available for the exchanges and there's 16 million staked, how many does that leave left for us to get our hands on? You know, so. And I love that the conversation is about XRP Healthcare. And I know some people are going to be offended because they're not in it or whatever. But I think if you're part of XRP and you hold it, and one more person at that like button will have 100 likes, that would be spectacular. But if you're part of XRP and you want the ecosystem to advance, you know, You would want this to happen. It's part of our ecosystem. We hold XRP for these kind of moments. It's excellent. It makes me so happy. And I know our audience is going to confine a little bit because now we'll lose people because they're like, oh my God, we missed the boat and he's not talking about XRP. Or everybody's giving XRP a bad name. And I'm kind of sick of it, to be honest. I'll be honest. Now with DGB, another option. We bought this at 0.007 cents. It's up 8.6% today to 1.7 cents. This is another one of my babies here, as we know. And we talked about the move up. It took a little bit longer. So we speculated it could bounce there. It took down, came to the 200-day once more, and now it's bounced up. It's done an absolutely spectacular job on DGB, and now it's breaking into this resistance area at 183. I speculate that this is a very bullish consolidation. This is probably going to rotate right back up. It's no different than what XRP is trying to do. DGB is very bullish. And see, I love DGB. But even DGB's got several billion circulating supply. I mean, the reason I'm so excited about XRPH is because of the 100 million circulating supply. It's because it's a digital pharmacy / healthcare facility. They're trying to, it's just so early in this whole process, but yet so far in the process. But that's DGB. DGB's looking fantastic right now. It's having a really good day. And if you couple that on top of our XRP Healthcare, are we really having a bad day today? I don't think so. I believe we're outperforming the market. One thing we still have to pay attention to, and make no mistake about Gala. We've got Gaming Con coming up, and you know what I think I'm going to do soon? Very soon, as a matter of fact. Is I'm going to be buying, depending on the price, and I really hope Gala would break down, but I'm not sure it's got the steam to break down. I think this is a normal consolidation, and this very well could have started a new uptrend. Because I would have bought 100,000 tokens if it got to like 1 cent. I'm just not sure it's going to get there. I think Gala, the best it might be able to do for us in the best case scenario, might be 4-1. XRPH got the thumbs up from World Health Organization. Is that what you're trying to tell us? If that's what you're trying to tell me, are you asking me who it's got the thumbs up from? It's got the thumbs up from XRP Future. No. Are you saying it got the thumbs up from the World Health Organization? If that's the case, that is unbelievable news. They have not in it. No. Yeah, the World Health Organization. Holy smokes. That would be, that's unbelievable. Maybe that's why we're getting a bump. Holy shit. Are you serious? My God, I need to do some research. I was at my dad's day. No, not XRP. Who? Can I just ask everybody who's here, who's in XRP Healthcare? Honestly, who's in it? And you know, I'm going to talk about XRP Healthcare. Because I like it. Dude, guys, I'm telling you right now, when we said, when I cash out my XRPH, can I just send it to my XRPH? Or my yes, you can turn your XRPH into, and send it to XRP. You'll be able to convert it into XRP and do all of that right on the wallet. Absolutely. CJ2 Pilot, that's not bad. 24,000. Oh my God. That's brilliant. I think I'm at 53,300 and something right now. I just keep buying every day. 12,000 for Dodger. Beautiful. Oh, you're welcome, Barry. And thank you for being in Tom's Army for 2 months plus with the Dusty's Outhouse Crypto News. Yeah, MEXC's a pain in the fucking ass now. Where's this news at? Maybe I don't know where to find this at. That news that you found. Well, I'll look for it on my own time. Ooh, this is from a week ago. So, XRP Healthcare, recognizing the critical need for an integrated healthcare system, has taken decisive action by establishing XRP Healthcare Africa in Uganda, a fully autonomous entity with a compliant legal structure to operate on the African continent. This development is a testament to XRP Healthcare commitment to creating a sustainable and independent operational framework in Uganda and Africa. That was part 2 vision of this year, and now they've made this of it as well. Our vision for XRP Healthcare Africa is to create a robust and unified healthcare entity that can efficiently address the needs of the African population, stated CEO founder Kane Rooms at XRP Healthcare. By consolidating our mergers and acquisitions, local operations under XRP Healthcare Africa, we are eliminating dependencies on third-party entities such as the Burnrady Investment Group, which will no longer be part of our plans moving forward. But rather, we have opted for a fully owned entity such as XRP Healthcare Africa, ensuring a streamlined and cohesive approach towards achieving our mergers and acquisition goals here in Uganda. That's huge. This is all huge. Oh, but God bless you, Jason. At least you got to grab some massive profit with that. I'm just so happy you were able to do that. I know you had to have made good profit already. The Dubai Incorporated arm of XRP Healthcare, established last year in the UAE, will be pivotal in facilitating the organization's acquisitions across the continent. Additionally, the recent incorporation of XRP Healthcare Africa and Uganda signifies a strategic move to enhance the company's ability to manage local transactions and operations efficiently, further solidifying its presence and commitment to improving healthcare in Africa. So yada, 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 yada. The establishment of cohesive and autonomous entity in Uganda marks a significant milestone in our journey. I'm incredibly excited about the opportunity to reveal our plans and progress we anticipate in Uganda. So this is actually really good news. Good news. They have their XRP Healthcare magazine. Oh, of course they put Mr. Beast on it. I could have done without that, but that's okay. That's okay. They gotta do what they gotta do for marketing. I understand. XRP Healthcare announced a strategic partnership 2 weeks ago with Expo Group. How did I not see this? Expo Group, with its inception in 1996, has super-headed export-oriented international trade exhibitions across the Middle East and Africa, blah, blah, blah. So, okay. So anyhow, I want to get off of this, get back to, I want to read something real quick that does not have to do with this, but we're going to keep an eye on Gala. Just remember that. We're going to keep an eye on Gala. Very much so. Hey, that might have been our buyer who sold out, see? But XRP, we're still waiting. We can't really do anything yet. We're stuck within this consolidation. We're stuck. It's going to be a testament here. We look like a nice inverted hammer in that 2 hourly just finished. In the daily time frame, we have a slightly engulfing candle here to start. That was a nice, to me, this is more of an inverted hammer candle than a gravestone doji. I think that's an inverted hammer disguised as a gravestone. That's my guess. That's my guess. So I think XRP, it could very well be setting something up. We did not give up that 200 day at all. Use my XRPH card today. It saved a little on my prescription, and I'm waiting to see my rewards. Yeah, see, that's the other thing, like I try to tell people. When you create that trust on that wallet, you now have a prescription drug card, and it's accepted in 60,000 pharmacies in the USA, including Kroger, CVS, Rite Aid, Save-On-Drug, all these places. And I don't have insurance. I don't have insurance for healthcare or prescription because I'm self-employed and I've been for many years. since I left the actual regular workforce, when I started to trade like real good. And now I have a prescription card. I don't ever get prescriptions, but God forbid I need one, and I haven't had one in a very long, almost a decade, probably a long time actually. But at least now I have prescription coverage. God forbid I would need it, because like even when I broke my fingers and my hands and my arms, and I didn't take anything for that. So, you know, I don't like to take any of that. But at least you would have a prescription card for any other reason. Even if you're not invested in XRPH itself and you don't have a prescription card, get that wallet. It's available in the USA now. And take advantage of that. Oh, 80,000 pharmacies. What the hell did I say? I must have said too many. Thank you for correcting me. I need constructive corrections as well when I'm an idiot. Or just not an idiot, but just, you know, saying the wrong number. So 80,000 pharmacies. I knew it was a large number. CJ2 Pilot used it at Walmart. See, that's excellent. That is excellent. Doesn't it make you feel good, too, that you have a prescription card when you didn't before? And a lot of people take it for granted, but it does save you money. I recommend against XRPH wallet swap until further notice. Okay, I agree with that. Let's see what your resolution is. Like, if you send okay, so what you're saying is if you're going to send it, just send XRPH itself to the wallet. So I can respect that. I'm very curious to see how this plays out. Because it's important. You want to see good customer service here. You want to see it happen very quickly. So I'm hoping to see something here very quickly. Staking works fine for you. Okay. So even with you having... So it's the swap. See, that's new too. So I wonder if they're having glitches with the swaps right now. So I agree with you. Let's make sure we're paying attention to what's happened to somebody in our community right now. You know, and just pay attention to it. Daniel says he had no problem with swapping. Good to hear. I, too, had no problems. I swapped out XRP for XRPH yesterday because I still had like 40-something left. So I swapped them out for XRPH to test it. After I built my trust, I had sent over some amount, but I had 40-something that weren't part of the trust and that were held. Shaky's going to need the swap after July. Jorge said I swapped today, went quick. Hopefully it's just a glitch then. Because I had an issue one time staking, like I talked about it, and I've staked 12 different times, and I had one issue. It was solved in such a short amount of time that I can't be mad because the customer service actually did me right. Hopefully, you know, that's not a one-off event, or it was just a glitch and nothing was actually wrong to begin with for me. But with XRP, I'm sure some people are sick of me talking about XRP Healthcare, but the audience is dictating it. And, you know, we're stuck with XRP right now. We're in a descending formation. We can't do anything yet. We are trending in the right direction, though, as we've noticed during this live. Very much so trending in the right direction. So, but if you're somebody who's advantageous and you're like, I'm going to take a trade here, beautiful spot to take a trade. Just make sure if you're in a trade, even in if it's a swing trade, let's say you're in a spot swing trade. Let's say you have $3,000 and you buy a spot swing trade here. If it comes down here, just know you're talking about $150. You know, but technically you shouldn't. If you're buying a swing trade here, there's no reason to hold it past about 1.5%. That gives it plenty of room, even if it breaks down, to try to catch itself. There's really no reason to be in it if it breaks out of this formation. So really, if you risk 1.16% here, it's about a $50, not even. It's about $36 risk on $3,000 here to play this formation. And I'm not talking about leverage. I'm talking about a spot trade. But it's about a $36 risk to try to ride this formation. Now, me personally, I would have it under 585 on a spot swing trade because I'm letting it come all the way down there. Forget this pattern setup. I've seen this too many times. So then if you come from up here, and I'm trying to help everybody because I know people are taking trades out probably based on what they're seeing right now, which means we got to do our due diligence. So 1.5%. So I would bring it down here, and I would just say, you know what? Be safe. Be safe. Bring it down to 583 approximately. That's about 2%. That's a $60 risk. If you have $3,000 to put on it, $60 risk, so be it. But I don't like the leverage trade. But in that scenario, you know, I've got $3,100 sitting right now. I took a little bit off of BITUNIX, got some cash out because I made some money on some trades, as you know. But now I've got 3,100. You know what? I very well might take that trade. I want to see how this candle goes here, but I just think we're going to get a slightly better buy. Because if it's bullish, we're going to, you know, just strategically go down here on the start of the next candle. But we got a nice golden cross here in the 30-minute. And you know what? Soon, if I'm buying into this, it's going to be very soon. And I'm thinking that this might be that play I'm looking for, that next play for XRP. And this is just a spot buy on BITUNIX. And if you're looking to use BITUNIX, you can use video description below and our pinned comments is the link. There's no VPN required. It's got the lowest spot and leverage trading fees in the USA. So if I do a swing trade on Uphold and I try to do $3,000, it would cost me $100 and something to buy in and to sell. So you're talking about a huge amount it's going to end up costing me. To swing trade this, it'll cost me $2 to $3 to buy, $2 to $3 to sell. So, and if you figure that out, it's so extraordinarily low on that amount of money, it's non-existent. If Uphold did that, I'd be so happy. So take advantage of that. It's made my life a lot easier because if I see moments like this, my only debate in my head is would I go with XRP or would it be XLM with the much more defined pattern with that big W? And they're both defined though. What am I talking about? These are both very defined patterns. But if you're a fan of XLM too, you got a very similar setup here. XLM, the only thing it hasn't done is it hasn't completed the golden cross in the 30. So that's something to consider. XRP is a little farther ahead. So, but I would definitely, if it's me, I'm probably doing XRP only because I've been mapping this out. But right now, we need to see how the initial move is. I never like to buy right after a close. I like to see what happens. Even if that meant I would buy when it breaks up over this right here at 595, so be it. I don't care. So that's what I'm looking at. So if I'm looking at a spot trade, there is the possibility here. And on $3,000, if you look at this logically, and I'm just using 3,000 because that's what I would do it on. You're looking at 4% here. So, you know, it's not a crazy amount. It's not a crazy amount on that first move, but that could set it up for a much bigger move. But even if you bailed out there, that's $120 roughly. No, it's more than that. More than that. Nah. It's a 4-to-1 move here from what you'd be. It's not a bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. So, I mean, you could do worse, but the point of this is, if you're taking a trade, you're trying to set yourself up in a position to where you would ride this eventually to 75 cents. So the whole point is, if this is the first breakout and you were to buy in, and obviously you have that stop loss there just so you don't have to ride it all the way back down. But let's just say this is that move. The first move, yes, 4.4, 4.6. But the overall move, if it breaks out, now you're talking about a 27% move. You know, now you're talking about getting closer to $1,000 trade here. And we can see and if you break up there, it's very possible that you're going to just keep going. Because now you can break out of that bullish handle. But look at this. Even if we look at this, it looks like a W is formed. If this plays true, that's a beautiful W that formed within this descending consolidation. And it came down and touched that newly formed, what could be this expansion zone now, finally. The fact that it is showing so much bearish, and they're all talking about it so bearishly on the outside, leads me to believe there's a reason why it's all coming out right now. I believe XRP's pattern is super bullish right now. Even if it comes to 50 cents, it's super bullish. I'm telling you, though, a lot of people aren't going to keep watching. A lot of people aren't going to keep paying attention to XRP. But that's what I got for everybody. I hope it helped this evening. Make sure to hit that like button so that YouTube recommends this live on the way out. I want to go talk to Julie now because we had just got home from my dad's house when I came on. But I wanted to do my due diligence. Pay attention to the precious metals markets. As you know, we bought into B2 Gold. I bought $4,222 at $2.44. We're doing pretty damn good there. On Newmont Mining, I bought $2,222 at $33.58. We're also doing very well there. And on First Majestic, which is AG, I wanted more exposure to silver. And First Majestic, we bought at $5.38, and we're up better than 45% right now already. And I put just about, what was it, $1,222. I think that's exactly what I put. And it's up almost just about $500 on just that one alone. But yeah, it's been a pretty remarkable run here, not just with crypto, but precious metals. And for anybody who bought gold and silver along with me, especially in 22 when gold dropped all the way to $1,600, $1,700, and silver hit that $17, $18 mark again. Remember, that's where our profits went from crypto that we made in 21 when we wholesaled out. And we kept 7,000 totals, 3,500 originally, another 3,500 as we built up. And the other 10,000 plus went into those individual purchases. And now you can see what's happened there. Instead of going down with crypto, we've just gone up with precious metals. It's insane. So what we built here is rather incredible. Most people won't stick around and stay because they're afraid of the truth. But if you embrace the truth, you can open your eyes and your mind up to things, not just precious metals. If you just pay attention, I try to do what Peter Schiff does. Okay? When I was trying to learn technical analysis, Peter Schiff wouldn't just tell you everything, but he would give you hints in every single update. If he was investing in something and he felt strongly about it, even today, he still says it. Remember our Newmont Mining, when it was just over $33, Peter Schiff gave us a buy alert around $30. I bought it at 33 when I seen the pattern confirm, and I said, if it's good enough for Peter, I'm going to ride this. And I did. And now we're up $6.65 a share in a couple of weeks. So he used to drop the hints on how to do technical analysis, what other formations were. So I like to mold that. The one thing I can tell you is I'm the more innovative Peter Schiff because I understand cryptocurrency. Is one big downfall, and he's right about Bitcoin, but he's wrong about some of these altcoins. He's wrong about the technology going forward, but he's dead on when it comes to precious. I wouldn't ask Peter Schiff about cryptocurrency or ask him for advice on it, just like I wouldn't ask Michael Saylor if Bitcoin's a good investment. Being one of the largest shareholders, what's he going to say? No? Sell the shit so I go broke? You know, you got to understand who you're talking to. Just like I wouldn't ask, anybody else besides like Mike Maloney or Peter Schiff about precious metals and the actual right spot to buy it. Peter Schiff more with the stocks, commodities, because he gives you hints. But anyhow, thank you all so much for it. If you made it until the end, hashtag be better, do better in the comments. It's such a blessing to have all of you who continue